Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Happy Members Only Monday. Hi, Crime Crochet Cafe. Hi, Chloe Moon Chase. Hello, Katrina. Nana Banana. Testicles. It's been so long. Hey. Hi, Two Twigs Mom. Not sure whose donation got me, but thank you. Congratulations. I'm so happy that you got a membership and that you're able to partake in Members Only Monday. Hi, Danielle Kirkland. Hi, Skylab, Destination, Kaleido K-Braze, Lisa, Tony. Guess who won a free membership when I stopped in to say it? Yeah! Hell yeah, testicles. I'm so happy. Hi, Holden. Hi, Daylene. We have KPM, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Drive safe. Sunkiss, Skylab, Shauna. Musicity Mom. Let me see. We have Kathy 4, Lisa Corinne 87, Hippie Chick, a fellow MJ, Truth Hurts. Oh, Truth Hurts says, everyone went to see my ex today as was a lot harder than anticipated. Really need the laughter tonight. Well, I'll do my best. Hi, Victoria Lee, Donna Barkley. I'm crocheting too. Awesome. Hi, Little Red O, Jelly Belly, Petunia, Trio Girl Mom, Natasha. I love Members Only Monday, although it's only a Tuesday for me. I love Members Only Monday too. You love the Mandelas. Hello, Eileen. Hey, Mrs. Arnold. Dude, I had so much fun last night. You guys. We did a conspiracy night last night. And if you haven't been following my channel, you know, pretty much from the beginning, but for a while, I used to cover those topics all the time. And over the course of the last year, I kind of just gravitated to just kind of true crime only, because it's really hard being able to cover certain conspiracies on YouTube. They're very, very strict when it comes to that. But that's my passion. I love discussing those types of topics. So it was so much fun and I had a great time. And it consisted 75% of me wheezing, laughing, but I still had a great time. And I'm still convinced that Nicolas Cage is a time traveler. I don't know about you guys. It did, Tess. Yes, I didn't realize what Tess's names. I called her Tess Tickles for the longest time. But you guys know me. I'm Adam. Like I'm known for getting your guys' names wrong. We got Musicity Mom, right? Her name's Music City Mom. But I was calling her Musicity Mom forever before it was another channel that said, "Oh, welcome, Music City Mom." And I was like, whoa, 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 wait a second. Music City Mom. And I was like, oh, yep, that makes a lot more sense than musicity. What is musicity? And poor Music City Mom even made the second C capital after a while to try to get my brain to process that, hey, it's not musicity, it's Music City. But I didn't, no, my brain was like, nah, it's musicities. But there's no going back now. She'll always be Musicity Mom for me. And I tend to do this with a lot of names. So it took me a long time to figure out it isn't Tess Tickles, it's testicles, you know what I mean? Melissa Jade, you always call me Sarah Bellman. Oh, it's not. Oh my God. I just realized that, yep, I do call you Sarah Bellman because I didn't just realize until you pointed out that your last name is not Bellman, it's Bellum. Okay, see, there we go. My brain only picks up what it wants to pick up sometimes, I guess. I don't know. But I apologize, Sarah. I'm going to continue calling you that because I've said it too many times now. My brain, that's just the way it is. Mine is Little Red Zero, not Little Red O. Oh, you guys, stop being brutal. Oh, no. Oh, well, to be fair, come on. How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? Okay. And you sure? Yeah, because you used to be Little Red Riding. Oh, this is so embarrassing. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, hi, Meats. Oh, my God. Now say it quickly. Cerebellum. Oh, it's not your name at all, is it? Hold on. It's not your name at all. Cerebellum. You tricked us. You tricked us. Oh, you sneaky. I guess the whole point goes out the window when months pass and then you have to explain it, but I like it. Hi ho. Claus, hi ho. Oh my God, that's really embarrassing. But you know what? It's just the way it is, okay? Hi, Planner Lover. I'm never gonna let down the of 10 assholes instead of often assholes. That might be my favorite, but yeah, don't take offense. So we're going to continue on. I found the next section of, now I'm nervous to like say anybody else's name. Now we're going to move on to the next section of kites. And then we're going to continue with the calls because I really like going through the calls. There's so many calls. And as much as I enjoy going through the calls, it also makes me really angry, though. It makes me really angry. Hi, Elena. It makes me... I don't know. I got really angry last time we covered it, but I'm going to do my best to keep it chill. But I just wanted to say I had such a great time last night. I had so much fun. And if that's content that you guys enjoy also or want more of, let me know, because I could do conspiracies all the time. I have so many conspiracies that I could just spitball left and right. If you guys like last night's stream and that's something that you want more of, let me know and we could absolutely incorporate it. And we could do like one night a week doing conspiracies or something. So just leave your thoughts and feedback. So I will start with the kites and then we'll move on to the calls. So where we last left off with episode 40, we had gotten into the Harley call and it was so uncomfortable and awkward because there's gaps where there's dead air and Harley and Leticia genuinely don't know what to say to one another. Leticia is restricted, being that she is in jail, and so she doesn't really want to talk to Harley unless, in my opinion, this is how I'm interpreting it, she's so used to using Harley as a pawn. And being that she's restricted while in jail at this time, her phone calls are being monitored. Everything's being recorded. She's not physically there. So yes, she still does use Harley. She will give these other inmates Harley's number. She'll ask Harley to three-way in people on the line, even though you're not allowed to do that. But she's still limited to what she could have Harley to do. So when it comes down to actually just having a conversation with her child, she doesn't know what to do, and neither does Harley. And I don't blame Harley because she never knows what to expect when she picks up that phone for her mom. Is it gonna be a semi-normal mom? And when I say normal, I mean not vampire mom. Or is she going to be putting on one of the bigger performances where she's going to be trying intentionally to seem like she's struggling with a mental illness or dissociating, and Harley's sitting there just left to, okay. And it's just very uncomfortable to listen to, but it got so awkward and silent that Leticia's like, all right, well, I guess I'll save the rest of my money for tomorrow and we'll get off the phone. We have not heard that before. When she was talking to Aunt Brenda and Katrina, no matter what, they always go right up until the limit. And the operator comes on and says, you have 1 minute remaining. Nope. This time with her own child, Leticia's like, okay, I guess we'll get off now. And, I'll save my minutes. If there's anybody you'd want to save your minutes for, you'd think it would be your child, right? You're not there. You'd want to ask her what's going on, how's school, tell me about work, tell me everything. But not Leticia. Leticia would rather talk shit about Harley to Aunt Brenda and then get off the phone with Harley when she can't serve her a purpose. So that's where we last left off with call number 4. With episode 40. So we will go into some of the kites now, and then we'll transition into call number 5. And I'm not sure who this call is with because it didn't show me yet, but I guess we'll find out. So our next batch of kites, yeah, she is. Harley is free. What you mean, Claus? Okay, so Wait, where am I? Okay, here. Let me click that. Click this. Okay. So, yeah, Two Twigs' mom says, you can definitely tell as the calls progress, Harley becomes less affected by Tisha. Yeah. You know what? And I remember there was one episode during the case files that we covered. Somebody asked, if you were in Harley's position, or if you were a child whose parent committed a murder like this, would you speak to them? And I think that's a really hard question to answer, because I know majority of us would jump to saying no, I wouldn't talk to her. But I think it's one of those situations that I really don't think we could answer that unless we were in the situation. We can sit here from the outside looking in and think we would react or behave a certain way, but it's definitely one of those scenarios that unless you're going through it and experiencing it, I don't think you could really determine how you would react in that scenario. Now, if it was Leticia specifically, no, I can't imagine maintaining a relationship. Like I agree with Harley deciding to cut her off at this point. But if down the line, like let's say like 10, 15 years, if Harley tries to reach out to her mom again to see where things are at, to see if maybe her mom is in a different place and has changed, I can understand that. Now, whether she may, like, I don't agree with what Aunt Brenda's doing. Aunt Brenda is straight up enabling. Aunt Brenda's straight up enabling Leticia, not holding her accountable and talking shit about Gannon's family as they're mourning. But I could understand, listen, at the end of the day, that's Harley's mom. And I could see maybe as she becomes later on in her life, wanting to reach out for her own closure, for her own effort to get answers questions. I could understand that, and I don't think we could be so quick to judge those types of things, because again, it's really, really easy to sit here on the outside and think we would behave a certain way, but we really don't know. We really don't know. I would, because I'd see if they ever admit the crap they did. I wouldn't put money on their books. So, right, and that's the thing, Mrs. Arnold, is that with Aunt Brenda, the issue I have with Aunt Brenda isn't so much that she's maintained a relationship with Leticia. That's not the part that I judge so much. That's really your decision if you choose to maintain a relationship with a family member in that type of situation. The part that bothers me is that she does not hold Leticia accountable. She enables Leticia. She goes along with Leticia's antics. She puts nonstop money on it, on her books. She talks shit. Like on the 1-year anniversary of Gannon's murder, she's on the phone with Leticia. Aunt Brenda's on the phone with Leticia, who is Gannon's murderer. You're on the phone with Gannon's murderer on the 1-year anniversary of his murder, and she was talking shit about Gannon's biological grandma and the way she was mourning. That's evil. See, if you want to maintain a relationship, I can understand that in my head. I don't have to agree, but I can understand that. But you can have a relationship and absolutely hold her accountable. But that's not what Aunt Brenda does. Elena says, dropping an excellent channel, Dr. Ramani, cathartic, therapeutic, and so on is extremely raw, but very helpful, very interesting. Okay. So, high stars align. All right. So, going into the kites. So, we'll start with the light stuff first. This is Leticia saying it puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Leticia's skin is dry. So medical issue after medical issue after medical issue. Leticia is an anomaly in this jail. So again, we've seen the dry skin before, but she's asking Mr. Kiosk, can I get some lotion for my very dry skin? Hi, Janice. Hi, J Cereal. So Kiosk always responds the same. When they do medical rounds, talk to them about it, okay? I asked the nurse for lotion, and she said the doctor needed to see me. Kiosk responds, Miss Stauch, you have been placed in the queue to have a sick call visit with the MD for an order for lotion. So again, just let this sink in. Our veterans who have fought for our freedom cannot get in to see a doctor for their own health needs because they don't have insurance, right? You don't get shit when you return home. Yet Leticia, all she has to do is type into the kiosk as a murderer, as somebody who has killed a child. Excuse me, I want to see a doctor. Okay, you're in the queue. That's just very frustrating to me that she gets better health care than our own veterans do. And I know I said it before, and I don't mean to be a broken record about it, but that's very upsetting. I had blood drawn, but we didn't have prior success that way. Allergies or stomach problems from food was through gastro and dietitian. Can we get those records? Also, still need lotion for extremely dry skin. So she had blood drawn, but we didn't have prior success. Prior success for with what? See, that's Leticia's problem. It appears as if there was like a prior conversation, which there most likely was with the doctor, but she never includes the full context into the kiosk. She expects the kiosk just to know what she's talking about. So I'm not really sure what they drew blood for, but it seems like she's talking about multiple issues within one. Hi, Amanda Love. Hi, Lucia. So, hi, Leticia. It looks like you were seen about this. So, you were seen already about this. The doctor does rounds on medical once a week. Just chat with him when he comes around again if there's anything that was not addressed. So, you were seen about this. You just keep repeating the same things. Just wanted to send a good message to say the medical staff is awesome. Did you though? Did you though, Tisha? Because all you do is bitch and complain. So are you sure you don't have some ulterior motive here?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
I don't know. I have this feeling that in a couple of kites we're gonna have a rage Tisha saying how horrible the medical staff is. Hi, Lily's Corner. So let's see. Need to see the doctor for a lotion or get to order some in medical. Skin is dry, scaly, bleeding from scratching. Thanks. She's molting. Somebody call the church. She's shape-shifting. Tisha, why is your skin flaking off? And do not be mistaken. We've seen what commissary offers. And as far as the hygiene and medical, you could buy, God, geez, they have a lot that you could buy. But damn, girl. And if you forgot what her legs looked like, her complexion, oof, it's actually really interesting to see how a person's complexion does change when they do not get sunlight, like when they've been in jail or prison. But Leticia's legs they were gray. But I don't recall specifically seeing any extreme dryness to the point of bleeding from it being scaly and flaking. Hi, Katrina. I think she liked to complain, honestly. Leticia, please discuss this with the provider during medical rounds. The provider assesses people in medical once a week for these concerns. So how many kites in are we, guys? I feel like if I was an inmate at this point, I full on would know how to properly write out these kites and what to do and what the procedure is. Yet here Tisha is on kite number 84682, and she's still not following procedure, and you don't understand this yet. I need to see doctor. My feet are peeling to the bare skin and noise bleeding from dryness. I have not seen a doctor on rounds and dive tried since March 12th. Please. It says you were ordered Eucerin, but the order looks very strange. I'm going to send a message to the provider about this. I feel like, I don't know if this one in particular is a duplicate or they had the same exact issue before, because I feel like we've read at least the Eucerin looking strange. But why are your feet, oh my God. Why are your feet peeling? Your nose is bleeding from dryness? I don't believe her. I'm sorry, I don't. The redacted expired. Can I get renewed? Also the insure, because nothing is hardly in lunch, or BF, because still bread, cornmeal, etc. Thanks. Did you understand that? You didn't? It's not you. It's just the way she typed it. The redacted expired. Can I get renewed? Also, the insure, because nothing is hardly in lunch, or breakfast, because still bread, cornmeal, etc. Thanks. It's Leticia Dictionary. Hold on a second. Let me look that up and see what did she mean to say. Let me translate. One moment here. Okay. I think she was trying to say, can I get the insure because there's nothing I like to eat that you offer for lunch or breakfast. It's still either bread or cornmeal or something else. Thanks. I believe that's what she was trying to say. Hi, Grateful Mama. No, that's not my hand. That's you guys, that's not my hand. I wanted to check on the status of the expired meds. Hi, Leticia. The task is still in the queue. Okay, so slow your roll, Tisha. Okay, thanks. The gluten-free diet, and I only know that because I was about to say the girlfriend diet, but I remember now. The gluten-free diet is very low calorie. Can I get some milk? Can I get milk or something added to help. I've kept track and I'm at 800-ish per day. No, you're not. What Leticia, let me interpret this for you and translate. What Leticia is trying to say, the intake of calories is 800-ish a day. Can I get something to supplement for the rest? But that's a lie, because they have to, by law, give you a certain amount of calories. Okay? Now, you also gained a lot of weight. And I'm not shaming, no shame in your weight game, but you are not drastically losing weight the way you claimed you were. So, do you think the kiosk is just going to take your word for it and say 800-ish? Hold on. Let me go give you some 2%, bitch. Nah. Thank you. Oh, here another name is. Thank you. Thank you, Ginger Bussy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your name always makes me giggle. Thank you, Ginger Bussy, for the super chat. So kiosk is like, yeah. I know that's a lie, but I'll submit it for review. Okay. Can you remove diet? I'm starving. I'll just hurt instead with stomach. Thanks. Are you though, Tisha? Are you starving? Are you really starving, Tisha?
You were big. I'm serious. You look big.
I only weighed 140 something.
Well, you look humongous. But anyway, darling, I know it's time for us to go. I'll holler at you later. I love you.
Tisha, you're not starving. You were shabang. Oh, baby, shamoof. She was eating the shabangs, the honey buns, the freaking ramen noodles. She was eating, okay? 140 on the moon. One, I have not used the restroom since the Miralax has been out. So like 10 days. 2, I have asked several times about getting milk added since the insurers was stopped. I can't eat but half of meal no matter which diet because of my digestion and chronic constipation. Please, because it's low calorie and I'm getting weak and headaches again. Tisha. I don't believe you. She is trying to convince the kiosk, okay? She waddles her ass right up to that kiosk and she's like, listen, I am about to die from starvation. I have not shit in 128 days. Please, I need help. Oh my God. Well, maybe if you used your toilet for a little less talking and a little more shitting, you wouldn't be in this situation. Oh yeah, maybe some of these are duplicates because unless she got another finger, but my finger is purple with yellow stuff, and the nurse, ew, and the nurse said it was hot when she touched it. Well, where are you putting your finger, Tisha? Where are you putting your finger, Tisha? If your finger is is purple. Okay. With the yellow stuff oozing out. And it's hot to the touch. It is most definitely infected. Where are you putting your finger? That's my question. I need to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. So I'm going to move on to the call because I want to go through those kites and differentiate which ones are duplicates and which ones aren't, because I don't want to like read all the duplicates again. So we'll just go to the call. So that would be which one? I started pretext call October. Nope, not November. Here we are. The first one is no. 1 second. October. Okay. So call number 5. Okay. So then the first one after that would be October. Okay. All right. So let me pull it up.
Allie's third video. So it's one place that you.
Okay. So don't forget, all of these calls are available in full over on Alex Erickson's. I will drop her link. So this call is going to be from October 14th, 2020. And we have an Aunt Katrina. And again, I want to like keep in mind when things shifted with Aunt Katrina, because Aunt Katrina seems level-headed and she maintained her relationship with Tisha after she was arrested. I want to keep an eye on when that fallout happened. Like, what exactly made Aunt Katrina like, nope, that's it. I'm not, because it wasn't being charged. It wasn't getting arrested. So what happened specifically? Was it when, you know what I mean? Like, let's pay attention. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, thank you. Yes,
You're not under a child of
in the net.
and dogs the
Just the
no kids
yes.
sending his first me at that only don't
Yes.
huh?
Wait, hold on.
At least
To get to like a certain, I didn't know.
Into this.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Didn't call you too soon again.
I'm just like, I ain't heard from you again.
Yeah, I didn't know how often I was supposed to call you or not.
What do you mean, how often you supposed to call me? You call me every day.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
Okay, so Aunt Katrina's like, I haven't heard from you. It's been a while. Hey, Megan. Hey, fellow Jade. And Leticia's like, yeah, I wasn't sure how often I was supposed to call you or not. Oh, you mean Aunt Katrina, you're not the one putting money on my books, and I'm not calling and putting in energy for no reason. I only do that with Aunt Brenda because she's giving me hundreds every week. So I'll call you when I get to it. All right.
So
No. Don't do me like that. I'll be scared.
I'm scared too.
I can't imagine, baby.
What? Okay. Aunt Katrina's like, don't do that to me again because I get scared. Like, you went a long time without calling me. And Leticia responds, I know, I get scared too. You get scared too? She's scared because she hasn't heard from... I'm sorry, Tisha, this isn't a two-way street. Aunt Katrina can't pick up the phone and just ring, ring. Hello, Jail. Hello, Joyce. Is Tisha home? She has to wait for you to call her. What are you scared of? Like, oh my God, I hate her. I really do.
Please, I want you to do your favor, Dave. Please meet with Katie and them.
I don't know who Katie is.
Well, if somebody wants to visit with you or talk with you, meet with them.
So Aunt Katrina's trying to get Leticia, please meet with Katie and them. Tisha's like, who's Katie and them? Just please meet with Katie. I wonder who that was. Clearly Aunt Katrina's trying to help. She probably thinks Leticia's still innocent at this point. It's October 2020. And Tisha's like, nah.
I want them to see you visibly.
Okay, but I don't know who these strangers are.
It's Katie, Charlotte. Oh my God, what's the guy's name? Oh, Patrick. Another Katie. Any of them from your legal team.
It's your legal team. Oh my God. It's your legal team, Tisha. I don't know who any of these strangers are. Well, hot dog. It's your legal team, Tisha. These family members have been through hell. And I can't imagine how hard it is to be in that situation when you have a family member telling you they're innocent and you're being tugged between your heart and your brain. And you're trying to help. And you're putting in the effort to get her legal representation. And you just, well, I'm not meeting with them. I don't know who they are. She's telling you who they are. If anybody comes to meet with you with any of these names, A through Z, if the name starts with a letter A through Z, meet with them. She's telling you. Kate, Patrick, Bertha, meet with them. Hey, Neat Noodle.
If they come to get you and you ask them, is it someone from my legal team? If they say yes, you go.
But I don't have a legal team.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God. I don't have a legal team. Yes, you do, Aunt Katrina says. Tisha, are you not listening? You selfish little runt. They're trying to help you. You bearded wizard. You're so frustrating. Listen to her words. Oh my God. Alina. Thank you, Elena. Elena just gifted 10 memberships, guys. Oh, sorry, wait. Let me make sure not to use that voice because it annoys somebody. Thank you, Elena. Congratulations. Well, I'm not supposed to say congratulations either, but whatever. But congratulations if you received a membership. And make sure that you say thank you to Elena. If she just busted you out. Oh, yeah, it's a Members Only Monday. Make sure to leave a comment if you just got busted out by Elena. That's really kind of you, Elena. Thank you so much. And congratulations to our newest members. And welcome to Members Only Monday live chat if you just got busted out. So thank you. I did call her a bearded wizard because she has a beard, number one, and two, she practices sorcery. So yeah. Okay? Yeah, it applies. Hi, Claudia. Yeah, thank you. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. I know, but they're like, like that voice that you do when you say thank you. I don't know. Everybody has, that's my nice voice, What am I supposed to do? And they're like, it's not appropriate to say congratulations when you receive a gift, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not just receiving the gift. Others are receiving the gift, so I'm congratulating them. But people just complain. It's whatever. So I'm just gonna aggressively thank people from now on. Congratulations, Ginger. It means certain the emoji signifies how long you've been a member. So I don't know which one it is. I think there's a dancing taco and a sombrero. That's like been a member for 1 month. Like a star is a member for like, I don't know what it was, but like probably whichever one has the most emojis is probably the least amount that you've been a member. And I don't know. I don't know what specifically the star is. I'd have to go and look. But it's a taco and a sombrero and it's dancing. And that's awesome. I love it. But thank you so much, Alina. That was awesome and so sweet. And I love you. So thank you.
You should have collect her name.
I was wrong. Thank you.
But I'm supposed to be here for training.
What kind of training?
I'm sorry. Buckle up, buttercups. We're here for a vampire. We're here for a vampire call. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust myself. Hold on. Woo! Donna, thank you for being a member for 3 months. I love you too. Thank you, Donna. That's so kind. I appreciate your support. Oh, okay. Are you guys ready? Hold on. Let me put my seatbelt on. Let me buckle up. We're here for vampire training. Dun, dun, dun. This is one of Leticia's calls where she is claiming to be crazy. And it's so cringe. And what I love about Aunt Katrina is that I ain't having this. Wait a second. I'm not Aunt Brenda, okay? So I'm not going to just pretend that you suddenly join the cast of Twilight and you're all of a sudden going to go kick ass and play baseball at a super high speed. Nah, I'm not doing that. Hi, Scarab. So I didn't realize this was a vampire call. So I'm really, really excited. And this is going to get more interesting now. So Leticia's like, what do you mean I have a legal team? I'm supposed to be here for training. And Aunt Katrina's like, well, what kind of training? Oh, well, just you wait, Aunt Katrina. She's about to tell you.
Should have collect her name.
But I'm supposed to be here for training.
What kind of training?
To get my powers.
No, baby. You're there because you've been charged with something.
For something? Been charged for something? You mean murder? So this is why I called her a bearded fucking wizard. This is why I called her a bearded wizard, all right? Now do you understand? She's supposed to be here for training for her superpowers. Okay. I'm supposed to be here for training for my superpowers. No, baby. That's on Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, hold on. I'll play it.
No, but I saw that in the journal thing, but that doesn't make any sense. That's not right. I'm here because of the powers. I'm supposed to get my powers. And I don't know if it's going to be the invisible power or the strength power, or if it's going to be reading minds, or I don't know if it's going to be speed and agility. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I have to wait here until the Vittori decides that which one I can get. But
okay, sorry. I'm gonna jump back a moment because I got a call at the same time, and so I didn't hear that.
power or the strength power. That doesn't make any sense. That's not right. No, but I saw that in the journal thing, but that doesn't make any sense. That's not right.
Okay. So she's like, no. Listen, I saw that in the journal thing that I was charged with something, but that doesn't make no sense. Oh, it doesn't. Does it? Okay, hold on.
I'm here because of the powers. I'm supposed to get my powers. And I don't know if it's going to be the invisible power or the strength power or if it's going to be reading minds or
I don't know if it's going to be the invisible power or the strength power or to read minds. Bitch, if you were truly in training, you would know what the actual powers were called. Because it's not just the reading of minds. No. That power has a name. That superpower has an actual name, along with the strength and the invisibility. What I don't understand is how she, listen, I would be mortified to even pretend. I think it's worse when you're pretending because you're actually consciously aware, cognitively aware of what you're doing, and do a shower power, right? You need a shower power. So I'm supposed to be here for training, and I don't know, this is superpower week, okay? So I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting my invisibility cloak or if I'm going to be getting, reading of the minds or super strength. But that's what I'm here for. Okay? Handcuffs? No, never mind. That doesn't fit in my narrative.
or I don't know if it's going to be speed and agility. I don't know which one.
Speed? Okay. Hold on. Let's for a moment imagine. I want you guys, come along for a trip with me. In your mind, I want you to imagine Leticia, and I want you to imagine Leticia very fast. Very, very fast, okay? And now I want you to watch this, and I want you to imagine it very, very fast.
For the interviews, because I don't have any fancy clothes.
You go to my closet, you take whatever you need. You too, Brennan. You guys got to look sharp. It's the most important day of our lives, okay?
Okay, Dad.
What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Hit top, rollie, boy, we know you phony. Take her to the mall and buy her what she want it. Already smashed, so I'ma let the homie. RP my cash and RP a Kobe. If you're born in September, then you know you're my type. If I see you on Tinder, then I gotta swipe right. If you're born in October, then you're just like me. Here's a resume, can you fill this out, please? What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Boy, you know you phony.
All right. So imagine that at Tisha speed, just going. Just super. Just fucking running. Okay. And then just rolling so fast. Just okay. So you calm yourself down, Tisha. You ain't going nowhere. Okay. We saw you trying to escape, okay? When you Hulk smashed the detective, okay, with a monster can. You did it in the most slow motion. You hit this detective slowly with a monster can, and you didn't even bother to try to get out of the car. You just were like, she keeps threatening me. You, even with your escape, you didn't even try to run. You just ran your mouth. You just ran your mouth, Tisha. So you knocked that off, because even if they gave you a speed ability, it would just make you normal pace. So cut that out, Tisha. She just keeps on. Is right. Oh my god. But here's Tisha. This is Tisha. And she says that she's there for vampire training for her special abilities, whether it be invisibility, whether it be super strength, fast, reading of the minds. Who knows? It's Tisha. We have another moment of Leticia logic. She just needed air. She just couldn't breathe, okay? She just couldn't breathe.
What it's going to be, but I have to wait here until the Volturi decides that which one I can get.
Ah, okay. So the Volturi decides. The Volturi. Next thing you know, Dakota Fanning is going to show up in your cell with red eyes, and she's going to go, pain. And that's what's going to happen next, right? Stop stealing the Twilight. Tisha's going to show up in a baseball uniform. And she's gonna start pitching at very high speeds while throwing her leg up in the air with the thunder going in the background. Cut that out, Tisha. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing, Tisha. Stop. Oh my god. I feel genuinely embarrassed for her, okay? Well, then you know, Rebecca, the scene I'm talking about. She's gonna show up in her softball uniform. She's gonna pitch that freaking ball super fast. Oh my god. But so, like, the Volturi gets a teller. I guess the Volturi is gonna come and say, Tisha, we've decided based on the stress test that we have given you that you have gotten this superpower. Okay, sure.
But there's nobody named Katie been here. I've met some other people, but they moved me back to like a regular room. And that was nice of them. But
Are you still sleeping on the floor?
No. So they said that I guess I have to wait to get to like a certain stage before I get to meet with the Latoria again. Because like I see him sometimes just randomly on this little button you can press. It's like a speakerphone or like a intercom.
Here we go with the button. So Tisha gets to, she gets a button in her cell that summons the Volturi. Congratulations, Chrissy. Welcome to your first Members Only Monday. Hey, AB. Tisha, that's just the emergency button. That's it. And you know that. You know that because you've pressed it. You know that. You know that because you stuffed little pieces of toilet paper in there. You remember? We saw the photos. Okay? You know what that button is, and it does not summon Dakota Fanning.
And so, like, I sometimes press that button and, like, I talk to them, but I'm trying to get them to understand. Because, like, I was going to be in the K Club, but now I'm in the J Club. So, there's Justice, and then there's Jasmine, and then there's, like, it's just Jasmine, and there's Jasper, which is Justice's dad. And so they had to give me a J name, so my name for the J name is Janelle.
Again, not even original. What'd you read? The back of a Twilight book and just went with it? You took these names from Twilight. You could get copyright struck. They should sue. Okay? So now her name's Janelle. She was going to be part of the K Club. No longer. Now she's part of the J. She's part of the J group.
So instead of a K name, I was going to be in the K group, but now I'm in the J group. So I have to sit here and wait until they come back so they can do the training and all that stuff for the hours. But I can't tell everybody because I don't want the people to know because people get worried because TV season and stuff like that. They'll start worrying about it. But we don't. Part of the Victoria is that you don't feed off the living, you feed off the dead. You know what I mean?
So a big part of the Volturi is you don't feed off the living, you feed off the dead. You sick, twisted bitch. Is that kosher? Is that kosher? Just asking. Whose blood are you drinking? Yeah, she's an ethical vampire. She's an ethical vampire, okay? Tisha, come on. Poor Aunt Katrina's got kids in the background you could hear, and she's like, get in your room. Get in your room. You cannot listen to this. What are you supposed to respond with? I think she also took that from Twilight because they don't feed off the living. They feed off animals. But she had I think she was trying to incorporate some real life situations.
And then they bring me my blood and I have to transfer out the blood. But it's kind of weird. But
so they bring you transfer blood. Do not forget about the incident reports, guys. She was found with blood in a cup. And they observed her body, and she had no injuries. Let yourself come to the realization of where that blood was collected from. She believed all of her efforts were going to get her off of this crime, and it was all going to be introduced in trial. None of it was. And she pled not guilty by reason of insanity, and none of it was used in court.
I guess
you have 1 minute remaining.
And Katrina's like, thank fucking God. That's the fastest call, but it somehow was the longest at the same time. And Brenda's like, thank the Lord.
Okay.
I feel ya, Aunt Katrina. Did you hear Aunt Katrina? Okay. Oh. Okay. I gotta clip that because that was good. Okay. I resonate with that.
Remaining.
Okay.
But like whenever they come back, oh, did our time run out?
Did our time run out? Wait, do I have to keep on putting on this performance? Hello, are you there? Do I have to keep acting crazy?
I want you to meet with them.
This paper says I had, hold on. It says on here, was this one of those free calls?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what this paper says that I had. It says it used to get 2, but now it says 1. So I wasn't sure if that was one of those or not. I had to get this paper so I can figure out how this whole thing works. Like they had to put in the number and all this stuff. You know.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway. But nobody by that name. I haven't met anybody by that name.
Thank you for using Global Telink.
He's just like, whoo, thank God I don't have to put on that act no more. Did you get that recorded? Is that good? Perfect. Awesome. That's really embarrassing. Hi, Artesia. Yeah, then you got it from Elena. Congratulations, Artesia. Which, bringing us back to the beginning of this live, is another name I mispronounce. Just saying. It's not Artesia if you read it. But it's how I pronounce it. Just saying. It reminded me. So add that one to the of 10 assholes list. But that was painful to listen to. I know, right, Melissa? I don't know if anyone's contacted Aunt Katrina. That's a good question. But I would be mortified to even put on a performance like that. I really would. So the next call is to Aunt Katrina. So the first one's October 14th. No. And this one is 10 minutes later. Oh gosh, good Lord. So this one is again to Aunt Katrina 10 minutes later. Are you guys ready? Let's see how much of a difference. Let's see how much of a difference 10 minutes can make. Tisha doesn't put in a lot of energy in anything. So, I don't know. Let's see. How crazy is she? Hey.
I'm sorry to bother you again. It just hung up and I didn't remember what I was supposed to do again.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you again. It just hung up and I really need to have it recorded that I am going crazy. So I called you back 10 minutes later after I went back to my cell and I thought to myself, did I put on that performance enough? Is that a performance of a lifetime? I did not think it was Oscar worthy. I needed to go more Sally Fields. You like me. You really like me. So I called you back to make sure I could have another redo. So can you just sit here while I go on and put on my defense and just don't say a word, okay? Perfect.
I said when they come, meet with them.
So if someone comes, like what do you mean if they come? Like they're going to come here? Or
it's probably a video.
Okay. Oh, I seen this like machine over here where people go on video. That's probably what you mean.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one has asked me about any kind of video, but I don't see my name there either. on the video screen, but if I see it, I'll tell them that I have to answer it.
Right.
Are you sure you know these people?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that beeping is really obnoxious. Wow. Ugh, that was really annoying. Sorry, I had to pause it just because my head was hurting from it.
Mm-hmm.
What are they got to do? They got to see me, you said?
Yeah, they're going to meet with you.
But I mean, you said
They're
they
there to
see my person, like see what I look like?
No, not to see what you look like, Tisha. If they are your legal team, they're gonna want to. Oh my God. No, they don't give a shit what your hair looks like, Tisha, even though it looks like shit. They're your legal team. Obviously, they're gonna want to come and talk to you in person. They're gonna want to know what their client looks like. No, they're not looking to see, oh, I wonder what her body looks like. God.
Like?
I want them to see, yeah, because,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I look crazy, but okay.
You look crazy, but okay. Honey. That's a choice. That's a choice. You could just wash your ass, wash your face, braid your hair, put it in a little bun, make yourself presentable. You choose to let your skin start peeling and flaking and falling off. Your hair you use to hide behind, so it's all out of control and unkempt. And you admittedly, and it's documented, will go weeks without showering. And then we'll blame it on the jail, even though, no, they could get in serious trouble if you don't shower. They take that seriously.
Because, like, I had to be in that training room, that first training room, and that was, like, so much.
Here we go again. Aunt Katrina's like, no. We were just talking for real. Don't turn it into this. Leticia's like, I look crazy. But listen, I look crazy because I had to start training. I had to go into that training room. No, Tisha, you looked like this before you got arrested too. I believe that you started most likely abusing medication. My opinion, observing. I'm not accusing, my opinion. And I think that you were spiraling into a bad place mentally. And I think depression also was a factor. And anybody with depression knows, even doing the most basic mundane facts, doing the most basic mundane tasks can be a lot, okay? Now, when you add that with medication, lack of sleep, all of those things, I think she stopped taking care of herself hygiene wise. I don't think she was showering regularly, changing regularly, doing her hair regularly. You don't have to do makeup, but just whatever it is that she would do in a routine, I don't think she was keeping up with that. And it was before being arrested.
Torture, because, like, you have to, don't tell anybody. Well, you can tell them, like, family's okay to tell them. I don't want people to be scared of you know what I mean? But, like, you have to give them, like, your different body parts and, like, stuff like that. You have to go through all that, like, pain and stuff.
Okay, so Leticia is explaining she looks crazy because during training, which, Aunt Katrina, don't tell anybody, but you know what? You could tell family. It's okay to tell family. Please tell them. Tell them, Aunt Katrina. I mean, I don't want them to be scared of me, though. But listen, I had to give them different body parts. You couldn't manage to give them your mouth out of all your body parts? You didn't manage, Tisha, to give these vampires your fucking mouth? Because that's working just fine. So you go into this room, and the reason that you looked like an unkempt mess is because you are giving these vampires different body parts, and it's very painful. Damn, stupid me was thinking Nosferatu style, all you had to do was endure a bite. I didn't know you had to sacrifice limbs and stuff. This is, I used to think vampires were cool, but this is just too much, Tisha.
That was a lot of pain. I got it back, but it's a lot of pain, you know. I was screaming, like yelling, and like, you know, all this crazy stuff because like it was a lot of pain, you know.
So Tisha was screaming and yelling because it was very painful. So please don't judge her hair that is now growing into her ass. It's because the vampires cut off her arms and her liver. So she's doing the best that she can.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm sorry to bother you again. I just want to know.
Honey, you're fine. Hush. Call me.
Do you know where I'm at, right? Do you think you could send me something to read?
Yeah? What do you want?
So I want to read The President is Missing.
Wait. Do you know where I'm at, right? Wait, but Tisha, do you know where you're at? Because you said you were supposed to be at special training. So are you admitting that you know where you're at? But that doesn't fit with the narrative. Welcome, Skylab. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Wait a second. Tisha, you just slid that in right there. But if you're supposed to be at vampire training with the Volturi, does that usually take place in jail? So you know exactly where you are, Letecia. And when Aunt Katrina mentioned how you were charged with something, as she said, you were like, well, I read that in the journal, but no, that doesn't make sense. I'm supposed to be training. Wouldn't you believe that you were somewhere else? But nope, you knew exactly where you are, Letecia, right? Because it's all an act. That's all this is.
Okay.
And then they have Black Friday. Both of them are by this cool guy. I used to read him a long time ago. I haven't read it in a while.
Okay.
Or those are two by him that are cool, but I'll give you like a third just in case, you know, like one of them might be like missing because like the president was missing in one of them, you know. But they have another one. That's called Three Blind Mice. That's one of his really old ones. But I missed that like in the series a couple years ago, like in 2013. I missed it in the series.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that. But okay. All right, I gotta call all these like all my family because like I have like a family list here that they gave me. So I gotta call some family people that I haven't heard from. Okay.
Well, do that.
Was this a free call or not?
No, this wasn't.
Okay, so that means we get one free call. Okay, this paper, I'm trying to read what we got. Okay.
Okay, then. You're welcome. Okay, all right, bye-bye.
So, Aunt Katrina, you're a member, Anna. You wouldn't be able to type in chat if you weren't because it's a members only live. But welcome. I'm happy you're a member. Aunt Katrina is not having this. she's not. Because all she wants is Tisha talk to the legal team. I'm trying to have them come in, see you in person. The vibe I was getting from Aunt Katrina is the reason that she also wants them to come in and see you is because it's part like she doesn't want it to be over calls where it could be potentially monitored, even though it's not supposed to. But like you know how it is, like when you're going through this all for the first time, you don't trust anything, you know? And it's like, I want them to go in, see you, probably see the size of her, like all of these factors. And this is the response that Leticia's giving her. And it's probably like, we're all fighting and putting in this effort, time, energy, money, except you're not, this is what you're doing. So let's see what the next call, who is the next call with? So, the next call is the same day, 15 minutes later, with her dad. Do you think she's going to talk vampire with her dad? I like seeing how the energy shifts between certain people. So Leticia's doing her rounds. This is back when family still spoke with her. And instead of taking accountability, instead of owning up and instead of working on mending those relationships, she decided to take the opportunity to put on a defense, fake being crazy, and ruined any chance that she had with a relationship with them. So this is 15 minutes after she got off the call and hung up with Aunt Brenda. She then calls her father, Kenny Ray.
Good to hear from you.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Well, I'm doing great. Good to hear from you.
Oh, yeah?
I was talking about you yesterday. And Sunday, I said, I hadn't heard from Leticia. I said, so is it any better?
I'm waiting to get my special powers here. Because, I'm waiting to get them if I can be invisible or like.
So I guess she is going to go with, I'm going to use all the calls today, make my rounds, and act crazy. Tisha, even if you were, because at this point, you guys, she didn't know what mental defense she was going with. At this point, she wasn't just going with dissociating. She was like, oh no, I'm going crazy. I'm full on hallucinating and seeing people who aren't there, right? But even if this were true, that's not how these calls would go. It is very obvious and it is very apparent you are doing your rounds and you are calling everyone back to back and you have this rehearsed. Because even if someone was going through that, they wouldn't just start these calls saying the same thing, ready to go. You want this recorded with it specifically hearing you state these things. This is really sad because you're lucky that they even picked up the phone for you. And when they do, they don't even get to speak to you. This is what they get.
Powers here. Because, I'm waiting to get them if I can be invisible or, if I can have strength or speed or, something like that. So I'm just waiting on, the Vittori to come back.
Okay. So, okay.
Her dad's like, okay. So, and you know what? You have to also remember the family's in a shitty situation. The family's in the situation where it's being recorded. And if they call it out, they're throwing their family member under the bus. And I know we all sit here and say, who gives a fuck? She's a child murderer. But at this point, she was not convicted yet. She was awaiting trial. And I'm sure it was very difficult emotions and a process going through as family members.
So, are you eating anything?
Well, they don't turn, like, okay, so they don't give, I'm at the treaty portion because I just got full status. So they don't give, like, full blood here, so you have to, like, turn the food that they give, like, sprinkle with blood, turn it into blood.
Your dad was asking if you've eaten anything in jail. And Leticia turns around and says, well, I just got full status, but we don't have blood just, easily accessible here. So I get sprinkled, but I didn't know blood could be sprinkled. Did you know? Did you know that you could sprinkle blood? Poor Papa was just asking, have you been eaten? And you turn that into asking as if you're feeding a vampire. This is what I mean by when I say Leticia has more than one victim. Obviously, Gannon is the victim. But what she did to her family, what she did to others, it's... I couldn't imagine, because, like, listen, like, as much as we don't like, I feel like her family gets the shit end of the stick just because they're her family. But listen, anybody who's a parent out there, we love our children. We love our children. And I can't imagine it being an easy decision to just cut your child off no matter what they did. But it's the lying right to them and putting them in this situation that you're causing them pain over, because as if it's not hard enough to be in the situation that they're in. And then you just go and basically smack them in the face as if they don't realize what you're doing. No wonder they all cut you off. And this is why I can't stand Aunt Brenda. I can't stand Aunt Brenda because she will actively talk shit with Leticia about her family members. She will talk shit about her dad, like, you need to be giving her $100 a week and I gotta give her $100 a week and we can maintain it for the rest of her life. She's your child, and does not acknowledge what Leticia has done. As if she hasn't done what she's done. No. And he tried to talk to her, and then this is what he was getting. That's not right. And for you to act like it's normal, for you to act like she didn't do that is wrong. That's wrong on you.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, I don't understand it, because I'm like, why wouldn't you just give me, like, the pint, or the gallon or whatever? But it's just not a logical thing, But I'm hoping that they realize that once you get over to the next side, because you got to go through all the training, and then you get over to the next side, and then when you get to the next side, hopefully, like, then they'll just start giving it to you, like that way. But we don't.
She wants a pint or a gallon of blood. Bitch, do it. I dare you. I guarantee if they challenged Leticia, oh, how I wish they would challenge Leticia. Challenge her. Sit her down. Give her clean, bagged blood. Pour it in a cup, Bella style, Twilight style. Which number was it? 4 when she was pregnant? Breaking Dawn part 1? And let's see if the bitch will drink it. Bet she won't.
Like, but the thing is, they have like strict rules. Like, we don't feed off the living people, so like no one needs to be afraid. We only feed off the dead.
Yeah.
So nobody needs to be afraid. We don't feed off living people. We only feed off the dead. Let me be very clear, Leticia. Nobody's afraid of the vampires. They're afraid of you as a human. You get that, right? Nobody is afraid of the make-believe vampire sucking their blood. It's you as a human that is fucking terrifying. Just you. Without any Volturi, without any superpowers, without any blood-sucking abilities, just you as a human is fucking terrifying.
Well, okay. Have you talked with your mother lately?
No, I don't really ever talk to my mom a lot, and I really don't. Maybe like once a year or something like that, 2 times a year, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard calling you about every week, day or two.
So Harley doesn't know yet about me being like a full vampire. She knows about being half from like last month.
So my child doesn't know that I am full vampire yet. She knows I'm half. I thought you were in training. If you were full vampire, you definitely would be getting pints or gallons of blood. You just said a moment ago you're only getting sprinkled blood. Bitch, you are not full. You are still training. Keep your story correct. Keep your story straight. You want us to believe you're full vampire and still only getting sprinkled blood on your food? Nah. You'd absolutely be getting a cup of it. Psh. So I haven't manipulated my child and abused her fully today and told her this bullshit story of me being full vampire now. She only knows half vampire. Okay? Hey, Leslie. Hey, Samantha.
But I'm not gonna tell her yet. I get out of training, so she's not scared. But I talked to her like 3 days ago. I hadn't talked to her in a long time because they took me to a medical part, which was kind of like a little room with these nurses and stuff, and like they made me sleep on the floor for like a long time. But then I woke up and had like blood all on me and stuff like that, because I've hit my head like a lot of times, and I think I've hit it like too many times, and I got like a lot of concussions, so I think I just got like a lot of them. Anyway, so Harley was like,
You can't. Leticia loves to diagnose herself. She likes to say, I've gotten a lot of concussions since I've been here, yet she was not diagnosed with one. Leticia says she woke up with a lot of blood. Yeah, they've found her with blood before, but not with injuries. Again, I'm sure you could figure that out. And the times where she claims that she hurt her head or something like that, and they try to go in and document it, take photos, she doesn't let them because it's a lie.
worried, but I let her know that some things I just don't know what they're talking about. But I did get to talk to her and told her, could she send me some like books? Because like while you're waiting on the Victoria to come back, there's like nothing to do. And like I can press the intercom and they come. So they gave me like a J name. So I'm in the J group. So like my J vampire name is Janelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they come,
have you got to talk to any of the attorneys yet?
Both Aunt Katrina, both Dad. Hi, V. Oakley. Family's like, yo, have you spoken to the attorneys? We don't have time for this. We don't want to hear about these names. Like Leticia. All jokes aside, this is really messed up. This is really messed up. She claims she did caffeinated slug. She claims she did. Hi, Michelle. Oh, they're trying to help you, but you want to know what? If you were innocent, Leticia, you'd want to talk about those attorneys. That would be your focus. Tell me everything I need to know. Your head would be in the game and you'd be focused on those attorneys. But you're not. You're focused on Goodnight Chase. You're focused on repeating the same scripted story about vampires. Oh yeah, she said it in the classroom the one time. Yeah.
I don't have attorneys.
Huh?
I don't have attorneys.
So you don't?
No, I don't need attorneys. I don't have attorneys.
Oh my God. You were just on the phone twice with Aunt Brenda 15 minutes before this, and she explained these are attorneys for you. This is your legal team. And you're pretending that you don't know. Oh my God, I hate her. I hate her.
So the Votori. The Votori is like people that I had to report to, like the council.
Okay.
The Votori, they'll take care of everything because they just make sure.
So even Leticia's Volturi has 3 people on the council, just like Twilight. So not only did you steal the name Volturi, the council also has 3 members. How original, Tisha. How original.
Sure, we follow like all the rules in the Votori League,
Yeah. Well, like I said, we always thinking and praying about you, and I mean, we're all concerned. So I told myself I hadn't heard from Tisha. I said she'll call. And
you have to remember, it's not a Janelle.
I can't hear you. So what now?
You have to remember, I'm Janelle. They gave me a J name. So
You have to remember, I'm Janelle. Father? Papa? Don't you call me by my given name. My name's Janelle. Which, I'm sorry, I find this really sad. Because I'm looking at it through the dad's point of view. That's your child. And don't think of her, because as a parent, I don't think we will ever see, no matter how old our children get, even when they're grown adults like Leticia was, hearing that, I would imagine her as like a little baby, like in my arms holding her when I gave her the name. And at 2, when she's, waddling and walking, and 5, and, her first graduation and growing up, that's her name. And to have her turn around and be like, it's Janelle. No, it's not. That what the most insulting part is that it's a roots. It's not real. It's not like she believes it. This is all fake. So it's got to hurt that much more. Like this is your dad you're talking to. Don't lie to him. Don't do that to him. He's going to refer to you by the name he gave you.
I'm Janelle now because I'm fully converted.
Okay.
But yeah, you can tell whoever Janelle is okay, and she's just waiting to figure out what special powers she gets. So when I get the special powers, like if I have to just hide out for the feeding time, and then when I get trained fully, then I'll be good to go, and I can return.
Okay.
So.
I don't quite understand that.
Okay, so you have to realize that I was only half before. Okay, so I was only half before, but I did the full thing. I gave up everything to be the vampire. Cause see, I wanted to be a witch, but they just know there's these retirees in the retire group.
Yeah.
So I just said, I didn't want to deal with that because it's too much skills and stuff like that. You have to learn it.
Where do you go where all of these mythical options, would you like to be a vampire, werewolf, witch, Beowulf, mermaid, merman? I didn't realize that you even had an option to be a witch. You're meaning vampire didn't even come natural? You had, you walked in to a shop and you got to pick out the option? I wanted to be a witch, but, psh. Did the sorting hat sit on you and tell you, Slytherin, vampire? No, you didn't get put in Hufflepuff? You didn't get put as a witch? If we were able to see her face, Duper's delight would be screaming. Oh, she said witch, Doxy. She said witch, not rich. Witch. She wanted to be a witch.
All the spells, it's just better to not know spells and have a special power. You know what I mean?
So it's better to not have spells. Ooh, I put a spell on you. Now you're mine. She'd prefer special powers. Now, don't ask me why those special powers never happened. Don't ask me why I'm not invisible. Don't ask me why I'm not super strong. Don't ask me why I don't have super strength speed. Don't ask me why I can't read your mind. Just go along with it. So originally I wanted to be a witch and I could put a spell on you, but I ended up going with vampire. Yeah, I'm really happy. And on Wednesdays, we wear black. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I know it sounds a little strange, but when you get to see it all play out in its full effect, you'll be it'll make sense to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I heard you will. Sure ain't making decisions right now.
Yeah, I will. Cause think about it. Okay, you're not supposed to take blood into your body, right? Because one of the things that we're good vampires, so we know that God tells you can't have blood in your body, and you can't take it from animals and sacrifices and stuff like that. So we follow the good rules. But that's why it's hard for people to understand, because people start thinking about blood and they be oh, that's not following the rules. But we don't. We have packets, and we don't feed off of living people. So.
I'm sorry. What? This bitch just said, did anyone else catch what she just said? She just said they have packets. Like a ketchup packet or a Cholula packet. But nah, apparently she has a blood packet. What do you... Oh You get to squeeze a little bit of blood on top of your French fries. Tisha. Oh my God. A little blood packet. I got some honey mustard, ketchup, chamoy, Cholula, and blood. Can I get the O negative, please? You know what? I'm feeling a little spicy today. Give me the B positive. What? Tisha. Knock that off, please. Little packages, a little travel size, a little dollop. Oh, God. Travel size blood packets. She said it. Like a little duck sauce that comes with your egg roll, but blood. Oh my God, Tisha, and you sprinkle it. You don't even drizzle it. You sprinkle. I didn't know blood. Yeesh, oh my God. Is this coagulated blood? How do you sprinkle blood? Oh my God.
So that makes it more easier to understand.
Yeah, totally easy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I like it, but it's...
Yeah, you will. I know it's going to be new for everybody. It's, trust me, everybody. It's just going to be totally new for her. But once you realize I'm not going to hurt them, I'm not going to feed off of them.
Oh, once you realize I'm not going to hurt you, you're good. Tisha, the vampire part isn't the concerning part, sweetheart. You, Letecia Stauch, are the murderer. It is Duper's delight. That's what I'm saying. If we were able to see her face, it would be screaming. Hey, Dion, it would be screaming. Duper's delight. We could hear it, though. We could hear her smiling and stuff and laughing. No, blood isn't kosher, Tiffany. But it's not the fake vampire story that people are scared of. You cannot reassure anyone that you are not going to hurt them when you are sitting in jail for murder, being charged with murdering a child, your stepchild.
Probably makes you a little scared because you think I'm going to feed off of you, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
okay.
I just thought I'd tell you that. I let you guys know when I get those special power things. I'll let you guys know. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you guys know when I get my invisibility cloak. Me and H. Potter are going to be going down the halls and we're going to be, you'll never see us coming. You get it? Ha ha ha. The invisibility cloak. Woo! Got your ass. Woo! It was me. Tisha. 4 years later, here we are. You get those special powers yet? Tisha, come on. You're not going down the halls of Hogwarts in an invisibility cloak with Harry. Cut that out. Oh my Lord. It's fucked up, guys. It's really messed up. That's the only thing I could say. Welcome, Shy. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We're happy to have you part of the channel. It's messed up. See, I could never lie like that because I would feel so uncomfortable. One, when you're lying about something to that extent, to be honest, if I ever did something like that, which I would never do a crime like that, but I don't think I could ever face my family. I would feel so ashamed and embarrassed. But can you imagine not only like taking these calls, but then putting on that type of performance, and not even a good one? Because that's not how somebody acts. It is very obvious that this is not something you're experiencing versus something you are just relaying and making up. But I would be mortified. I would be embarrassed. I would not be able to get through the call. But it's as funny as it is, because it's just so ridiculous and out there. I really do feel pain for her dad. I feel pain even for Aunt Katrina, because both of them were trying to just talk to her. And she's very fortunate that they even picked up that phone. A lot of people wouldn't. But they did. They picked up the phone and they were willing to talk to you. And they wanted to help with your actual legal team. And you were too busy making up these stories. Always about you, Tisha. Did you ask your dad once, how are you doing, Dad? How are you doing, Dad? I know that this isn't easy on any of you either. Are you okay? Have you guys gotten any threats? But she won't even acknowledge the impact that this has had on her family. Same thing with Harley, always reminding her how blessed and how lucky you are. And I've raised you. You're lucky you had a mother like me. I raised you to be a good person. I was always there. You know what, Leticia? Even if you were innocent, you would still acknowledge the impact this is having on your family. And you would still be, hey, how are you? Are you okay? I know this is a lot. I know this is stressful. Even if you were innocent, you would acknowledge the impact it's having on your loved ones. But she refused. To this day, she refuses. And that's why I cannot stand Aunt Brenda again, because she enables that type of thinking and that type of behavior, and never once held Letecia accountable. And it's infuriating. But all right, guys. So I'm gonna stop there. But I will be on tomorrow, but I'll be on a little bit later tomorrow night. So I'll probably be on about like maybe 8 Eastern instead of 7. So thank you all so much for being here with me. I love our members only Monday. It's one of my favorite times of the week. And I mean, it's like, I'm glad you're still alive. Bye. No, I gotta go. I gotta get to bed at a decent time tonight because I gotta be up early. But thank you all hanging out. Thank you so much for anybody who had gifted memberships or joined as a member. Your support is so greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening for episode 42, and we'll listen to the 2 remaining calls on this batch. And so maybe if you could hit the thumbs up on your way out. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow.